And we're live on the Live Master Showcase with our incredible guest, Rick Ely, the breath of Eli. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so super excited to bring you this incredible human being. He just finished actually the Live Master 7-day video challenge, interview challenge with this video here, and completed his other videos last week. I've known Rick for going on 2 years now, I believe. He's truly incredible. You're going to get some amazing insights and learn about his community that he's building online. This is going to be a really fun interview because I know Rick so well. So, without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to the amazing Rick. I know he's an amazing father, amazing husband. He lives in the Pacific Northwest in a beautiful home, in a beautiful, tranquil, God-kissed area. It's just truly amazing what he does online to help people out, empower people with his videos and the community that he's building. So, without further ado, I would like to introduce you to Mr. Rick Ely. Rick, take it away. Let folks know how you are. And I'm going to invite some people to let them know we're live.
Thank you, Mike. I'm going to
wet the whistle.
Wet my whistle. Watching you. Well, thank you. Aloha, beautiful beings of light. My name is Rick Ely. Thank you so much for paying attention, for tuning in to Mike Chavez, Mr. Mike Chavez, the live master, Mr. Mike Chavez. I have been, as he said, paying attention to him. I've been paying attention for the last couple of years. He has been an incredible inspiration. He has a process. He has documented his process, and continues to be consistent. So consistent now that it's going on. I don't even know how many years you've been going live now. Which, if you think about it, and you got to go to every dark corner of your life to be able to do that. This is an inside job, and what Mike has been doing, he's been practicing what he's preaching. He's been leading by example. Now, we don't all have it all figured out. Nobody does, but all you can do is lead your own way. And well, Mike's leading the way. Mike's leading the way from a sense of personal development, in one's own investment in one's own life, by going live, by being alive. He shows up every day alive. What's the greatest part of waking up? You're alive, right? I mean, literally, you're alive.
Yep.
Celebrate it. You're alive. You did that. And,
so,
many people, they're just not alive.
Yeah, that's true. Well, so tell us a little bit more about you, Rick. I met you. Like I said, it was close to about 2 years ago online through video, and I'm trying to, honestly, I'm trying to right now trying to recollect exactly how we connected. Do you remember exactly how we got connected? Through what mutual friend that connected us? Because I don't know if it was just I just saw you.
Yeah, I do. It was. It was around an initiative, a global speaking summit. And I want to say I'd connected with my friend PJ Dixon. PJ had connected me to some other guy that was writing a book, and he was doing like a 7-day course on writing a book, how to get your book out. And he was putting together a forum of speakers. And somewhere along the way in this entrepreneurial journey, right, of finding oneself and being true to who you really are and connecting with all of these amazing people along the way, some people stick, right? Some people just, you're meant to be with and meant to play with. I say this, all I get to do for the rest of my life is play with my friends, have a lot of fun, and make a lot of money. I know it's not about money, right? It's energy. It's all energy, money, energy. It's just, look, I know who I am. I know what I've created. I know that we are so much more than we can ever even imagine, that we don't even have to be sick. Like, who you are. I just turned, I'm not even going to say the age, because I'm not even an age. My kids had asked me the other day, they said, Dad, how old do you think your body really is? And I said, well, considering that's a great question. Let me think about that. Considering that my cells, that every single one of my cells is replaced every single year, every 7 years in the cycle. Well, what am I, a toddler? I'm just a baby, man. I'm just getting started. So like, let's live. Let's live this thing. Who am I? I'm Rick Ely, man.
You're awesome. You're awesome, Rick. So when you were doing videos, you were doing a lot of. Oh, that's right. I remember now. When I first met you, you were doing videos, and you were doing a lot of YouTube videos, and you're doing pre-recorded videos, and you were posting pre-recorded videos.
Yep.
That's when I met you, and I was like watching your videos, and those videos are incredible. And I was like, hey, dude, you should come and check out. Maybe trying to do that live, and you're like, at first there was a little bit of resistance. I remember these conversations now, if I remember correctly, a little bit, but then now you totally embraced it. And then could you share a little bit now the difference between making that transition that you did, making recorded videos and posting them, as opposed to doing it live in the moment? How was that a different growth process for you?
Yeah, that's next level stuff. Doing the videos, you have to realize it's not about you in the moment, and when you can get to the place where it's not about you, and you can just be you, and let that which is greater than you flow through you, if you will. All chilly. This is the magic about this journey. Is we're so much more than human. But the personal development, going from the recording the video and looking at myself, and then having the guts to face what it was I was seeing, and who it was I am, and who are you being, and the recognition of all of that, and then to take it live. Oh my God, somebody's gonna see me. Who's really paying attention anyway? It's you. And so this personal development journey for me, being able to go live, I still never know, how you do this every day. I mean, there's parts of my life that I just don't want to share, because they're my family members. They don't appreciate those things, and I'm going to honor and protect that. My core, at the core of who I am, my core of my being, is as a husband, as a father, as a friend, as a brother, as a warrior of the heart, from the deepest center of my heart. That is who I am, to come from the deepest center of my heart, to be that authentic self, and allow and to get myself to that place where it just flows through me. And then it's magic. I mean, it is truly magic. Life's magical. It is. I get to play with people like you, Mike. I love you. Thank you for being inspiration. I would not be me without your influence. And when you recognize that kind of influence, when you recognize the greatness within, like my friend Clifford Stark says, right? The greatness within, awaken that greatness within. Well, in a way, that's what you had done for me with Live Masters. You gave me a platform, gave me a tool to see myself. Now, I continue to grow.
We're just mirrors, right?
Yeah, well,
I mean, you're just seeing in me what you want to see in yourself. That's what that's what I believe.
Well, I wouldn't be able to recognize that if it wasn't within me. I was doing a Pono Quest. I was doing a video, just shooting a video for Pono Quest, and you called. You called in the middle of that. That wasn't right. That was like, yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was supposed to be for this moment right now, to lead into the next part of our discussion. And if you would like to, I would love for you to expand on the vision, the purpose of what Pono Quest is, and kind of just tell the origins of it, and let us know what the vision's like for it, because I think it's pretty cool.
Oh, wow. I, Pono Quest is a journey. It's a journey to the deepest center of your own heart. It really is. We're all on the path, right? We're all on a journey, and if you can imagine yourself just taking a journey around even the Hawaiian Islands, right? What is it you want to experience in your life? Because life does go in circles, and you will revisit the path, until you have mastered that path. And so life is this journey of mastery. And when I say it's a journey of mastery, I get to play with my friends, have a lot of fun, and make a lot of money, and be in that flow of energy of being the highest ideal of me. And so that Pono journey, that Pono Quest, is that those are my friends. These are the people that I look to, like you. Like you have your process, your course, your 7-day course. This is the completion of that today, and I'm thankful that we can put this with it. Look, you've told me this, you can't outgive God. You can't do it. And so you might as well just come out and bring everything that you got, bare naked, bare your soul, give it away. Come on, here we go. We're all in this soup together, and take the journey. And that's what we've done in Pono Quest, and it continues to evolve. It's like this evolution 3 today. We met with my dear friend Dusty Staub of Staub International Real Estate, or International Leadership, heart-centered leadership for 30 years. You think he doesn't know a few things? You think he hasn't mastered a process? This is, you have to recognize mastery, and Live Masters is a mastery. You are the live master. That was your creation. You are the author. You are the creator of your own story. You wrote this, brother. You wrote this. There is nothing formed against you that can stop you.
It's crazy though that not knowing how to, just knowing that the story can play out, and you just let it just play, like you said, you just play with it. And how I came up with the logo and the name and the taglines, the whole 9 yards. It was just so organically. When I originally started doing videos, I didn't know anything about branding. I'm still learning all this stuff on a daily basis, right? But I think a brand, a good solid brand, is just something simply that people can rely on, that you are going to be able to solve a problem or something they need, and you're going to feel that for them to learn, to whatever it is, whatever it is. That's to me the sign of a good quality brand.
I think you have to be willing to fail a lot and be willing to show that you have failed. Like for me, you said, who's Rick Ely? Who is this guy? What do you know? What do I even care about what you think, unless I know maybe some experience of what you've done? So I'm a holistic entrepreneur. I've been in, no much. Yeah, I've been in real estate for about 20 years at levels of owning a brokerage. I had a net worth of about 20 million. I've been down to about negative 10, back to break even, and started all over. I've been at a place where I felt like I lost my soul. I lost who I was. I couldn't even identify. If you'd have sneezed, everything that I thought that I was would have blown out. And I can tell you today, I have my family is intact. I've been married 21 years, and I have 3 amazing adopted children, and they are the center of my world. That's my nucleus, and I will kill for that. Ah, that's the warrior of the heart. I will guard that. I will shelter that. I will nurture that. I will make sure that they know that they are loved beyond any understanding. I will fight for each one. I will not let them go. I will love them unconditionally. You know, that's is that a worthy cause, my family?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, these children that you've adopted, obviously now they're your children, they're your family. I mean, it's obvious. But how did were they all were they young? Were they at certain ages when you adopted them? How did they come into your family? If you don't mind sharing, you know what? And this is something that I've never even asked you before because I don't know if you feel comfortable sharing any of that information.
No, I don't mind because they're all cool now. My biggest greatest challenge, my son. I love my son with all my heart and soul. He's 22. He's a Marine. That kid was born. That kid was born a warrior. Born a warrior of the heart. To serve his sisters, his mom, his dad, his world. He was born to serve. He didn't know I'd coming after him, but God, he's got such an incredible heart. Such an incredible heart. He's 22. My oldest daughter's 18 and our youngest is 10. And my
Annabelle,
my wife and I when we my wife and I um when we were first married, I worked offshore. I worked offshore for 10 years. I was an engineer and traveled all over the world. And I met my wife, and we figured 3 years into marriage, maybe we were going to have kids. And we decided that we would adopt or we'd try to have kids. And that was part of our story. It was what we wanted to do. And yeah, and then D and Day came, and it was it. There was just no turning back. That's a whole nother chapter, a whole nother story. Um, and it's a beautiful story. I just, I'm so thankful. Look, man, I damn near lost it. I damn near killed myself with alcohol. I haven't had a drink now in 5 years. There's hope. My marriage is intact. I've had to share things with my wife that no man should have to share. I mean, we've had to go through things that, people don't think. It's just life. Look, it's life. You be that which it is you want to experience. And if you're on the other side of a marriage or you're on the other side of a relationship, remember that you are being that to yourself. And so just, my partner in life, I did not know I could be loved. I did not know I could be loved so much, so much. And like I said, my friend, you said you can't outgive God. And so you do. And once you're that, once you can never turn back because it's just you're dead. You're not alive. And so once you awaken that greatness within, man, you fight for every breath. You asked me, hey, what happened to the breath of Eli? Well, I recognized what that was for me. I recognized that it was that I needed to experience, that needed to express itself for me, in that form. And we, that is human beings, right? Human spiritual beings having a human experience, you will fight for what you need. You will get everything you need to be that which it is you are. You know, you just get to, what is it you want to experience? What is it you want to experience in life? That's the stuff, that's the gold in it, is in self mastery, self actualization, whatever you want to aspire in your life, whether it's, health, wealth, it's whatever it is. It's it's not about you. It's in service of one another. And when you figure that out and you give that to yourself, people, the Bible, people, everybody's been talking about it. It's just not until you be it. And I couldn't experience it unless I'm being that. It's pretty magical, Mike. It's pretty
I
magical.
think
It's
everybody just saw you experience it live on this video through your emotions that you showed, talking about your passion for your family. And I think in today's society, especially with men, that there's a stigma about vulnerability, and so like it's a beautiful thing, man. I think that if you don't have a sense of vulnerability, or then you lose a sense of relatability, right? When you don't have humility with others. And man, that was really deep what you just shared. That was like super cool. And it's obvious what your passion is, to not just take care of your family, but help other people by showing other men that it's okay to be vulnerable like this on a live video, and really just share your feelings. Uh,
yeah, I guess I don't think.
oh, did you freeze up on me, Rick?
Hey, I'm still here though.
Oh, there you go.
I'm still here. I'm back. I'm like, okay, but I'm present, fully present.
Yeah, fully present.
I don't think about it like vulnerability anymore. I think there was a point where I recognize, and I think these are stages that one goes through in life. But if you have, and I don't even want to call it a tribe because I don't think Pono Quest is or is necessarily your tribe. Your tribe is who you surround yourself with, those people that you bring inside your inner circle that you allow influence. And you have to ask yourself when I stopped thinking about the things I didn't want to experience and I began really visualizing the things that I wanted to. And because both exist simultaneously. And it's whatever it is you're paying attention to, whatever you're feeding. And often I don't so I find myself in these conversations that are very uplifting. My inner circle is guarded to that extent. And all I can say is I work at this every day. And this is part of my process is I know that in order for me to come out back into the world to see the divinity in everyone I meet, I got to work at that. Because if I don't get to that place, it's my world's a reflection of wherever I am. I'm the one that's responsible for it. I'm 100% responsible for my reality. There's no victim. There's no, and when you have a circle of influence and you can surround yourself with those people, and that's why I say Pono Quest is that where I get to pick all my friends and show my friends processes like yours. You've got your 7-day live masters journey. People can come inside of Pono Quest. People that are coming inside of Pono Quest from all over the world, from all over other areas and places, will see Mike Chavez's live master 7-day journey and go live and be inspired. Now, many of them may not ever take that challenge. That's true. It's not for everybody. Going deep inside yourself it's not an easy thing to do. I'll call it what it is, man. It's the best thing I would ever do. I would certainly recommend it to everybody. It's not easy. And how much better is it when you have a circle of influence of those that may have been there before or have outlined their process and can point in that direction. And all you got to do is just pick up a little piece of there and you're on your way to your next part of your journey. But you get to view and see those and participate in it in an area of life, whether it's personal development, professional development, mental, physical, emotional. They're all parts of the journey. And I got some Pono pros, man. I mean, that's Mike Chavez, you're a Pono pro.
It's I was just literally talking to somebody today, and I was telling them my story and everything, and she told me, she's like, I'm pretty much exactly where you were 4 years ago. And I said, well, the good news is I didn't have me 4 years ago. Now you have me now. because I've learned a lot over the last 4 years. I've literally learned that you don't need to do thousands of videos and do it every day to, do what I'm actually doing. Right. Obviously, it takes time to build a network and whatnot, build a vision and what we're doing. But yeah, it's just really cool to be able to be on a journey and then look back and see that there's people that are just starting and they need help. And that's what I'm here for, especially people that want to do videos. I was a couple pages ahead of you with as far as the live videos go, but hand to heart, Rick, your videos are incredible, brother. You have some very inspiring videos on your YouTube channel. Before I even started, before you started going live, you just made the transition naturally over into doing it live. You were able to switch it and just realize that you could do it in the moment. And what's really cool, and there's nothing I think more powerful than capturing the moment. And that's why I think this live experience is so incredible, because everybody that's watching now live or on the replay, thank you for watching. And I always share this, I'm so appreciative of people watching my videos, is because they're giving me the most important thing they have in their life. That's this moment. And every moment you've been here and the couple moments you're going to be here still while we end this video, you're not getting them back. And for you to choose to spend this part of your life with me, over this journey, some of the people I've met over the years, it's people say that I help them. People that realize that when I look at the gratitude that I have for people actually showing appreciation for me, it's incredible. People help me more than they could ever imagine just by watching me and giving me the feedback. And not everybody loves me, but that's okay. I might not be for everybody, but I'm more than enough for plenty.
All you got to be is enough for yourself. That's at the end of the day, that it comes pouring out of you. That's what I see. And you're an overflowing bucket of hope, experience, and definitely life. So you lead the way optimistically and consistently. You're a live master, and thank you for leading the way, Mike. I genuinely I appreciate our friendship. I mean, look, this isn't the extent of our relationship. A live video, we pick up the phone, we talk to each other, we care about one another. We genuinely care about one another. When you're curious, it's not about. Imagine the people that are in your life that you're actually continually curious about, and you're not bored with. You don't, and you're loyal to, and those people that you want to nurture that relation. Well, Mike, come on, man, let's go play. Let's go play. We'll get off this sandbox. We're gonna go play in another one. And, we're gonna honor the sandboxes.
Well, I mean, that's exactly how I am when I meet other people that interest me. I'm just always interested in other people, why they do what they do, how they do what they do, how they do it. I've just always inquisitive about how other people do what they do. I mean, that's how I learn.
Don't know what you know. Like,
yeah,
you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah. Well, you don't know what you don't know, and the more you know, the more you realize how much you really don't know.
Well, yeah, I would. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just learn together. How's that?
Exactly. Let's do it. So listen, all right, let's do this. At the end of the videos here, the interviews, I want to make sure we give everyone that's watching live or on the replay to have an opportunity to connect with you and hop in your communities and check out what you're doing. So go ahead and let everybody know about Pono Quest, how they can reach you. Go back through the comments, of course, and drop the link in there for your community. Tell them what it's about and what kind of value that they could see in there by, continuing the conversation with you, Rick.
Wonderful. I will certainly do that. I will certainly reach out. I'll put a link to Pono Quest in the Facebook group, and then to the Pono Tribe. It's Mike. We want your help. Actually, we need your help. We want your influence, and we need your help inside of there. We recognize the value that you bring to any and every organization that you work with. Your authenticity and your integrity are paramount. You are who you say you are. You're Pono, bro.
Appreciate you, brother. You're awesome. All right, everybody. Man, thanks, Rick. That means a lot to me. Thank you for watching this interview here. If you're inspired, like I am, to continue to follow Rick and watch Rick, make sure you reach out to him. And stay tuned for another interview tomorrow. Congratulations on finishing the whole challenge with the interview here at the end. If anybody is interested in taking the Live Masters 7-day video interview challenge, reach out to us, let us know. Actually, it's only going to be around for a few more days. You can only join for a few more days because we've been getting so many people completing it that I'm really behind on these interviews. But it's amazing. I'm going to keep my word and interview every single person that's completed the challenge if they're up to it. So with that being said, thank everybody for watching. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. God bless everybody.